I just recorded this video with my hair covering my shirt, kind of like this, and I didn't realize that I kind of like look naked. During editing this video, I was like, people are gonna think that I'm topless in this video, and I'm not. I just want to say that I am wearing a t-shirt. I cannot completely re-record this video because it would just be a waste of my time. So halfway through the video, I put on this cardigan and you will notice it, the difference, hopefully. Yeah, just wanted to let you know. Hello everybody, I'm Destiny. Welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be what I wish I knew before I got a cat or slash kitten. This video was actually requested by one of my subscribers, so thank you to Ania for the great video suggestion and leaving a comment in my last video. Before we begin, I just wanted to apologize in advance if you hear my neighbor's dog barking its head off non-stop. I don't know why he's barking. I have no idea. He never usually does that. Anyways, the first thing I wish I knew before getting a cat or a kitten is how costly it could actually be. If you guys have never seen any one of my videos and you don't know how I got my kitten Lily, it's a short story. I used to go to high school with this girl. She had posted on her Instagram that she had kittens for sale. Eventually, I went to her house, picked one out. You know, if you've seen the first video, you know it all. What I didn't mention is that she had charged me $50 in order to adopt Lily. And I thought that was a fair price. I thought that was a great price, but I was actually wrong, and here's why. When you go through an adoption agency, whether it's an animal shelter or a bigger corporation such as Petco or PetSmart, they take care of your veterinarian bills for you. Okay, so I just put on a cardigan. Also, Lily says hi. She's in the background. She just woke up from a nap. So what I was saying was that when you go through an adoption agency, they take care of a lot of the costs when it comes to the veterinarian bills. Sometimes they look for fleas, they look for ticks, they look for even ear mites. They might even microchip your cat just in case they get lost. And last but not least, some type of corporations such as cat sanctuaries even socialize your cats with humans and other cats and kittens. Sorry, I'm running out of breath. What I found out was the organizations that do that usually charge a lot more for their cat. Sometimes $300, sometimes $125, sometimes a little bit less, but in all, it's definitely more expensive. And so when I got my kitten, I was definitely blindsided by a lot of veterinarian bills. I had to get her spayed by myself. I had to get her a kitty collar tag, so just in case she gets lost or if someone found her, she had her address and phone number and information on her collar. Yes, you do have to pay extra for that. Another thing that I had to pay for was to get her demited and dewormed. She had a lot of ear mites in her ears that she contracted from the other cats being outside. If I were to do it again, I would definitely go through an agency rather than a mutual friend who tells you that, you know, you're gonna get a discount, it's not gonna be that much. That is a lie, because at the end of the day, you're gonna be spending a lot more money going back and forth to the veterinarian. It's just gonna cost less if you go through a proper agency. Just saying. That's something I wish I would have known. The second thing I wish I knew before getting a kitten is how much of a big responsibility it is taking care of a baby animal and having a baby animal in your home. Back when I was a novice caretaker of kittens, I don't know why I thought they were really independent, but they're not. Especially at a young age, Lily did not want me to leave the room. She wanted to follow me everywhere. She would like literally meow and cry. Hold on, she wants me to throw her ball. Cats are independent, but kittens are not. Kittens are extremely dependent on you for everything. And it's kind of funny because even as an adult cat, she's really, really clingy. Good girl, wanna say hi? Say hi, Lily. They want to play with you all of the time. They want to be by you all of the time. If you have to go to the bathroom, they're there. If you want to go to sleep, you can't because they'll meow in your face or like bite your nose for you to wake up. And it's like your personal autonomy is gone. It feels almost like you are a parent. They don't know anything but you, and you have to teach your cat or kitten how to live with you, how you want them to behave with you. If you don't want them jumping on the counters, they have to learn that, and you have to communicate that in certain ways. If you don't want them to pee on your bed while you're going grocery shopping, you have to teach them that. When I got a kitten, I went through a period where I was doing like a mental shift between independent person to like a cat parent, if that makes sense. Like, yes, you are just a pet owner, but at the same time, I feel like I was raising like this baby animal. So you have to sacrifice your time, your effort. Sometimes I lost sleep. I definitely lost a lot of money. So that being said, I just wish that I knew how much of a responsibility it is to take care of a kitten versus a full-grown cat. There is definitely a huge difference. I actually wrote a couple more down. Number 3 is not really important, but I did notice for the people who have allergies like me, for the people who are allergic to cats, one thing that I did notice when she grew from a kitten to an adult cat is when she was a kitten, she did not shed. She did not shed at all. But as soon as she became 1 year old, she started shedding a lot of hair. And in my last video, I mentioned that I have a grooming routine or a morning routine with her now where I groom her every single day. I brush all of her fur out and I just throw the rest of the excess fur into the garbage. But that's something that I wish that I'd known, because me having allergies, that really irritates the sinuses. I get really like itchy eyes. Sometimes I can't even breathe. So it's a lot more maintenance than I initially thought. The second to last thing I wish I knew is how to go on vacation when you get a cat. Like, after you get a cat, how do you go on vacation? Do you like get a babysitter? Do you get a house sitter? Like, what do you do? And I learned, I guess it's different with everybody, but I just asked my mom when I went to Miami a couple of weeks ago to check in on my cat and the foster kittens that I used to have. That was a horrible idea to even leave them in the first place, because when I got back, you guys, there was throw up everywhere, there was piss everywhere, there was poo everywhere, there's things torn up, there was just chaos. And what I wish I knew is that not every cat or kitten likes to be alone. Some cats and kittens have less emotional and attachment needs, and then some have more. Some are very independent and some are less independent. And it turns out that my cats actually really need someone by them, or else they'll just send me to hell, basically. I had to learn the hard way that my cat doesn't like to be alone. But you actually don't know whether or not your cat is emotionally ready to detach from you unless you actually leave the home. You never know until you actually leave the home. The last and final thing I wish I would have known before I got a cat or kitten is to get 2, not 1. The reason being for that is you cannot take care of your cats 24/7. You cannot play with them 24/7. They are going to get bored and they are going to get lonely, unfortunately. So in order to counteract a lot of issues, get 2 of them so they have a playmate. I think I'm going to wrap up this video here. I really appreciate you guys watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, and if you like cat videos, definitely subscribe because I have a lot of them. Thank you. Bye. Hello everyone, I'm Dustin. Lily, we're supposed to be doing this video together.